So Didier, I just wanted to know something because obviously, I never played in Africa, so I wanted to know how is it to play in Africa comparing, obviously you used to play in the Premiership and playing in Europe, in France and everything. How will you compare that?
There's a big difference in terms of the way we play the pitch. The pitch sometimes is really hard, and compared to the pitches in Europe, where it's always wet, so it's really difficult.
Where you have grass actually over there, sometimes
Yeah,
you
where you
don't.
have grass, and in some countries you play without even grass, and the temperature there is crazy. Sometimes you can go to 40, 45 degrees in the afternoon. So can you imagine? You have to drink a lot of water and to make some runs for 90 minutes. It's very difficult.
I know obviously you have two passports, the French one and the one from Ivory Coast. So what made you choose the Ivory Coast instead of the French team?
First of all, I'm born in Ivory Coast. I was born in Ivory Coast, and I had the chance to move to France when I was 6 years old. So I had both cultures, and but when I had to decide to play for the national team, my heart was more with the Ivory Coast. When you listen, when you hear the national anthems, it's something crazy. So it was just natural, even though it would have been a great pleasure to play with you in the French national team. But you know, I think the experiences I'm having with the Ivory Coast national team are really fantastic and unforgettable.
It must be amazing because how is it to wear that jersey? Because for me, I grew up in France. I played in France, and it's not like a big deal to leave Spain to go back to France. But for you guys, I know going back to Africa and wearing that jersey and coming there, the guys are always like crazy to see you.
Yeah, they're crazy to see us because we don't go there often. Maybe once every 2 or 3 months, and because they see all the games, the Champions League and everything. So when we come back, they're really excited, and they want to show us their love, their support. So it's really exciting.
Must be amazing.
It
Must
is.
be amazing.
It is. What do you think about the progress of the African football players? Because obviously you've been playing for such a long time and in different countries.
But I think, well, Didier, I grew up in France. I was born in France, and you have a lot of African players in France. The capacity, the quality is amazing. I think the only thing I was missing in Africa were the same thing that happened to Ivory because Guillou went there, opened an academy, and that's all the country needed. I think if a person can go there in every country and do the same thing and open an academy, the quality is here. Africa has everything, and look at Samuel Eto'o, look at you, I can name the whole squad in your team. You have amazing players playing for the best team in the world. So the only thing you need is to have this kind of people coming over and try to teach the kids how to play football, because they have that gifted thing, they have that street mentality. Then after it's another thing, to put it on the field.
So as I said, there's a lot of players here coming from this academy, yeah?
Yeah, I think, as you know, Guillaume did a great stuff with the academy for the Ivory Coast player. That's why now, with the help of you guys also who are not at the academy, Ivory Coast is such a great team. I think if some guys come from Europe and come in Africa and do the same thing, that will help a lot, and that's always a plus. When you look at the players who came out of that academy, they are all playing for the best team in the world and performing well. So I don't see why it cannot be done in another country. Now it has to be up to some guys to come here and commit to the cause.
Thank you very much.